Should be an interesting race. And then let's look at our starting majors. We have ridiculous 8 in resting grounds. If there's ever that amount in anything but a Ghost Essence Rando, you'd be shocked. I'm still shocked at it though. Sad for anyone who wanted a White Palisade. We still may see GPZ or Flower. I'm not the one who rolled the seed. Ash was. Hmm. Yeah, makes sense. As for early game, I don't like Graz going for King's Arena here. It tends to end in a death for me. But yeah, I like it. Ooh, we see Howling Cliff's Mantis Claw and something else that grubs. Yeah, Dadik's doing what I generally like to do here with the Moloch start. You just check grubs and immediately go up to shops. Uh, hmm I think both teams did put off Moloch. Sawa is somewhere in city just doing Gorgeous Husk.
Oh, nope, I was not being heard, which is a shame because I'm the one that did the entire intro. Hi,
Unfortunate.
I'm Ash the
Whoops.
Smurf. I'm joined by Oko, and this is our match for this evening, which is our losers round two match versus it's Graz and Dadik versus Sawa and Amy. And for gimmicks, we have Lore Tablets and Ghost Essence.
Hmm. Okay, so that Howling Rates was the one that was one grub. There is Claw grubs, 22 grubs, so rushing grubs will be a very important part of the seed.
Yeah, Russian Grubs is definitely going to be something that we're going to want to look out for. And it always seems to be like a disparity between the teams. Like you see one person have like 17 grubs and the other team have like 11.
Like
And it's
two.
like, oh, okay. One of you is prioritizing that important movement.
Hmm. Generally, the strategy is if you see something like a major movement at grubs or say essence, you kind of need to prioritize that because you know where it is.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And part of the thing ends up being that, like, so in between Crossroads and Green Path, you have 9 grubs. But if
Hmm.
any of those areas prove that they don't have a lot of majors in them, you're not gonna clear those early grubs because I mean, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna rush grubs in an area that you potentially find nothing?
That's a good point. However, you when the movement at grubs is claw, I probably would prioritize grubs regardless. In any case, we do see both Sawa and Graz in City. Sawa doing a little bit of out of logic stuff.
Yep.
But I think the City players are just trying to find a way out of City.
Yeah, I mean, they
And
have very limited checks. I mean, they start at Kahlo, so they can do some of the Kingdom's Edge stuff. But, I mean, on the way over there, you're going to have Aspids, so
mhm.
they may not
So
fully
there's one
cooperate
in
yet.
Rest. Yeah, there's one in Edge. So like,
That
if it's somewhere reachable, that would be great. If not, good luck hunting that for that.
that one in Edge may be the very worst major on the board.
Definitely the worst group because Edge is huge
Edge has
and it
like
generally has like what 3 to 5 checks
there's like
majors.
30 something checks plus they have lore tablets. I don't think Edge has.
It has the sports room
Yep,
lore tablet.
for sure. Okay, but yeah, I mean, you don't want to have one item and last check that.
Oh, the second rate's in Vengeful Spirit.
Uh,
Please don't die, Sawa.
Graz's stream dead.
Good warp up. So string crush from Graz.
It might be. Just refreshes.
Are we getting stuff from Graz on the Dadik screen? Hmm. We shall see soon. If not, we will have to pause. Okay, that was a bit of a long pause.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Wait.
Apologies for the restream troubles.
Stream reset apparently. Hold on. I don't know why it's doing this.
We're working it out.
There we go.
While Ash is working on this, I will continue coming.
Thank you.
We're seeing our first Saluba check. If the Amy decides to go for the
Graz's.
well, first Sly and Saluba check, and then apparently Drempass was found somewhere. It's definitely in Crossroads somewhere. But that Drempass gives give you access to Deep Nest and Lower Kingdom's Edge, as well as Resting Grounds. Resting Grounds very important in this seed because you have Dream Knell, well, Ghost Essence on, which means Revik has an insane amount of checks. Dadik getting their streak.
Just gonna try to refresh the stream. And yep, of course it refreshes with an ad.
If it works, it works.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Graz magically reappears in Kingdom's Edge and freezes. Okay. From the recent items, I can assume that Trampas was the soul totem below Crossroads Stag.
Okay. Looks like we're good again.
Mm-hmm. Sawa and Amy have found Green Path Stag somewhere. Somewhere in Deep Nest. I think it's the Garpy journal entry.
We see Dadik going for the grub.
Grubby! Our team definitely prioritizing grubs a little bit, which is good
Yeah.
to see. Okay, we're seeing our first real split. Sawa went down to Deep Nest with Tram Pass and found a Green Path stack, so they're now in Green Path, and then Red Team is using in their Tram Pass to get to Resting Grounds. We will see which one pays off more.
Bishweek 1, Claw 22, and see if there was anything else.
Blue Team now has their Shriek, all the damage they could ever ask for early game.
Yeah.
Rip Graz. Kind of have to just take the dump there. Gonna cost Broken Bridge with no movement is always a pain if you get knocked down.
Oh yeah, no, those some of those jumps are not fun when you don't have dash or wings.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Wings was found somewhere.
We have wings.
Where's the Wings?
I don't see it on recent items either.
It's not on the recent item, so I'm assuming it was pretty early on in Green Path. There's a lore tablet there?
Where?
On Side Screen, there was a lore tablet in a place that I've never seen in Green
Oh, the
Path.
one right above Stone Tank? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, there
I
are
never do.
6 lore tablets in Green Path.
Okay, we see Red Team in Deep Nest now. I assume they're going to get their Green Path stack here.
Yeah,
Yep,
so
that's where
for
it was.
chat's commenting on the RG8, one of their gimmicks is Ghost Essence, which adds, it's like 26 checks, I think, to the game. And 19 of those happen to be in
Resting
Revik.
Grounds. Ooh, elevator pass at Resting Ground stack.
Yeah, this is definitely a split we have going on.
So I was in Basin. I'm not exactly what for because there's Basin 0, White Palace 0. And I think the Wings is just like right here. Nope, it's not. Where was that Wings? First Libra check, by the way.
Oh, that's weird.
Compass. We didn't see the stag. Queen's Garden stag. That's a good stag. Take it. Take it. Ha 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 ha.
Dadik taking advantage of that.
We have no idea what's at the stag. The charm not choke it, but that's Fragile Heart.
There should be game audio. I was told who had audio and who did not.
Amy doesn't have game audio.
Better? I was told both Red Runners had audio.
Hmm. There's our third race in Green Path.
You love to find a dupe spell before you even have one of the other ones.
By the look of the, actually, by the look of the majors list, that Wings wasn't in. The Wings wasn't in. The Wings wasn't in Green Path. It must have been in Crossroads somewhere. But we do find a Crystal Heart at E-Pass. So red team a little bit ahead in movement now. Check still relatively even. Wings at Sly. Thank you, chat. We're still things that we're still looking for are Dream Knell for Resting Grounds. That will be very important. And then just a bunch of grubs. Okay. We're seeing two majors at Resting Grounds here. Still not. And then we will potentially see more. Red team checking their first, having their first run through Salubra, getting their Queen's Garden stag.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Blue team will be getting their E-Pass in a second here.
I can see the check counter on Amy's stream, but
Barely.
I can't. It's like, it's not showing up when I try to like crop it.
It's just barely off screen.
Yeah.
Darn. Amy doing Moloch now.
Wings were
And
at
Sawa looking
Sly
like they're
when
going
we
to
pulled.
Deep Nest. Something cool about Blue Team here is that their team name, HKJP, is a reference to them both being from Japan. So it's nice to see how big and diverse the Hall Knight community is.
Yeah. They were talking about how hard this match was to schedule because there's US, Europe, and Japan.
I mean, someone's playing this match in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's rough. Because, to my knowledge, like Japan's about 15 hours ahead of the US, and then Europe is about 7 hours ahead of the US.
Yep.
So kind of hard to schedule that in. In terms of majors, red team seems to be a little bit ahead, just by doing a little bit more of Green Path.
Yeah.
And
so
there's
they
our first
have-
simple key.
What, they have one more in Green Path.
Mm-hmm.
And one more in City. And we know what that City one is. And they're going to take full advantage of the fact that they do not have a cloak right now and just C-dash everywhere.
Sounds like a good idea. In the meanwhile, we see a nail upgrade at Legator and Hera at Stone Saint. Sorry, Hunter's Journal. Red team gonna have a little bit of a problem navigating through crossroads now. And then blue team has a little more damage.
We do see prioritizing grubs a little bit.
Mm-hmm. In this early game, the two most important things you're looking for right now are one, Dreamnail, and then two, a dash.
Yes. Dreamnail only because of what they have. Like, Dreamnail in a regular, you might be able to put it off a little bit longer. But with Ghost Essence, like, you don't want to have to go back to areas because you don't have the Dreamnail when you're walking past them. We have a claw at grubs that we know of, and there was one more thing.
It was just howling raids at one grub.
So things we're looking out for: dash, Dreamnail. I'm gonna add Pale Ore and Fragile Charms to that list, just because until we know that there's not anything there, you want to.
To my knowledge, blue team already has Fragile Strength and Fragile Greed and Fragile Heart, so they should be fun on Fragiles.
Okay.
We know where I do remember seeing all three, so they're relatively early enough that both teams could get both. Oh yes, Graz, thank you. You're doing what I wanted most. Stone Century Mesh are dark.
Yay! We love dark.
And will he be rewarded?
Yes.
Yes. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice pickup, because that Spore Shroom for 0 allows you to check most of the fungal lore tablets.
Yeah, especially, I mean, so when you have lore tablets as a gimmick, the most important thing you can find is the Spore Shroom. And it being 0 cost means you're not going to have to, like, remember to go to a bench. You just put that on, and when you walk past it, you check it, and you get it or you don't.
Okay, so both teams now have a simple key. So that means Waterways is fair game. And there's that Fragile Strength. So yeah, red team has Fragile Strength and Fragile Greed. Blue team, to my knowledge, has Fragile, all three Fragiles, and they're saving grubs. They're up to 15 now.
Nice. Alright, so there's our second simple key on blue side.
Both teams.
Yep, both teams. Two is kind of the magic number that you want, because it means one person can open Pleasure House and Egg Shop.
Ooh, there was a dash at grubs. Must have been 15 grubs.
Yes, Claw is definitely at 22 grubs.
And then you have a dash at
something that was missed on the first time through that neither one of us saw, because they might have just went too fast past it.
So, blue team a little bit ahead on.
Now that though we know there was a dash there, I don't like red not prioritizing grubs.
Agreed. When you have both a horizontal and a vertical like grubs, you kind of need to prioritize it. They're at 9.
Yeah, but the other team has
17.
Or 17 as we know.
So they might be getting Claws in and have a major lead on that. Oh, Amy. This can be hard to do when you're first learning how to do full wings jumps.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's a vanilla mesh shard.
What's nice is that
Cheers to
they
Mothity.
do have the dash for the like edge correction, so it doesn't have to be a
Mm-hmm.
perfect wing jump.
We're seeing some more Queen's Gardens checks, and there's that fragile heart. Both teams have ridiculous amounts of health now. Revik shouldn't be posed too much of a threat. Shawa doing what looks to be like dash boulders.
Yeah. There we go. Good job.
Wow, nice. And
Oh,
my goodness, they get rewarded with the dive.
rewarded with a dive.
Granted, Red could get this at any point. They just need to go. They just need to go over and actually they don't. They do have a boulder killer
They
in
have
Sports
sports
Room.
room now. Yep.
So they just whenever they go over to Boulder Shell, they will have a dive waiting for them. So Bullet Team still needs 5 grubs. I'm not sure besides the one in Resting Grounds. I'm not sure what grubs they have available to them.
So wait, where do we have access to? They have access to city. So
Yeah,
that's
there's like
2
Foreign
grubs.
Edge they can get.
Trampass, locked grubs they need Ismas to get to that one, don't they? They have access to the grubs in Basin.
It can access both grubs in Basin and then 2 easy ones in Edge. Both 2 of those grubs require dive, but they have that. Red team really needs to start catching up in grubs.
Yeah, red team needs 12 more grubs. Like, you've gone through Green Path, you should have 9 grubs just between Green Path and Crossroads. Assuming no mimics. That is
Okay, and there's a swim.
Dash Master.
That makes 1 more grub in City accessible.
Yes, it does. Also makes Waterways a very good play right now.
I think Dadik's going straight to Waterways. I stand corrected.
Dadik's going to Sanctum without a dive, hoping to find a dive.
Okay, Dadik just opened the shortcut. And is now going through Sanctum proper. Sawa, we can see, forgetting that they have C-Dash. Dashing over to...
They do not have C-Dash. They did not
They do
do
not.
this check yet. Which I think they're heading to.
Where was that C-Dash again?
Up in City.
Oh yeah, the E-Pass.
Yep.
Heading to it. Okay, that's 18 grubs.
Okay. Accessible checks and resting grounds.
Red.
I mean, like we said, we're hoping for a Dream Nail or something. And we're hoping for a
Ooh,
Dream
Dream
Nail.
Nail and Crystal Heart at the same time. I guess this Amy's just gonna go up to Revik here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, do they have the essence for it?
They might not. Also, they can't full clear it, I don't believe. Because I think you need Claw. Especially with Revik chasing you. And a Shade Cloak at the very first Ghost Essence check. You love to see it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of this. They have 2 simple keys. I think that kind of locks in the fact that Sawa has to do waterways now, though.
Yeah, but we see nothing at GG. So probably more stuff Chrome Child.
We have 2 Pale Ore on red side. We have not seen...
Okay, we're seeing our first VS from Red Team. We're seeing our first VS from Red Team, which was at Shade Soul, so Dearest Amothity. And Elgin Key, as we know, was at one of the lore tablets in Fungal Waste.
I don't think... I mean, so they're very close in majors right now, and I don't think either team has an advantage just because they have different things to be able to like, make the checks that they need. Like, one team has C-Dash and Swim, the other one has the Dive. We don't know which one's going to pay off
Dream Nail
right now. Yeah, that Dream Nail, though, might be a little bit unfortunate.
Which was locked by Dive. And the Dive was out of logic.
Technically, now it's not. Because of the...
Was it?
VS. The accessible Shade Soul Elegant Key.
VS was at VS.
Yeah.
Sorry, VS was at the Shade Soul.
Yep. So now that Baldur Shell is perfectly in logic.
Red Team finally getting their dash. A little bit of a disparity between the dash times, so I'm assuming blue team is a little bit ahead on checks.
Immediately taking the dash into Deep Nest, where we do have access to couple grubs, if you want to do a dark room, which it doesn't look like they want to do.
I will state that we saw a City Crest at Slubra, so that brings our Crossroads amount down to 1.
Which team picked that up?
Red.
So Crossroads is done, because the other Crossroads item is the Claw.
Yep. Not sure why Amy's going here. To kill the Baldur.
Yep.
Saw one back in Green Path to clean up a little bit and to get this grub up here. And we finally see our first waterways.
Yeah, I mean, Waterways 5, you have C-Dash, you have Swim. Nothing's gonna really bother you right now. Except
I
for the
can see
fact
why
that you
that
like to
Red
dive.
decided to delay it because they don't have a dive.
Yeah.
Let's see, do they remember that they have swim?
Yeah.
They do. Good job.
I would
And
love to
that's
see a
the third
Pelor
panel.
check now. Just confirmation that we do not need to go on a hunt for more.
Does seem like that Graz is forgetting that he has dash.
Yep.
Or need to lower the horn over. Yep. We're seeing our nail 3 check from Dadik.
Yeah, better to know earlier. There's certain things you want to know early, like GPZ or how out of your way you have to go to find Pelor.
So close. Generally tend to damage tank the first one, so it doesn't go down.
And the answer is we do have to go on a Pelor hunt.
Very unfortunate. We have a dreamer at Pelor.
I apologize for my terrible seed roll.
We do see Amy getting a good respawn area and a good bench and archives. She can now finish up archives when they get claw.
Yep.
I think that's Sawa going to get more grubs in Lower Kingdom's Edge, or just checking Lower Kingdom's Edge.
Probably both. I actually don't think they can get that grub over here.
I don't think so either. They need to have Isma's tier for it.
Yep. And
or not.
Sawa just proving us wrong. Yes.
Just one more grub required.
Good job, Sawa. That was impressive.
Might have a problem trying to get back out. Very well done. Excellent use of acid skip.
Yeah. Ooh, a charm notch at
Defender's Crest was found somewhere. We see our first gross mother check. Sorry, no. Glowing womb check. And then chat pointing out that Sawa has just been doing instant wings this entire time. We're seeing the Mantis Lords play.
Defender's Crest check out of red. Oh no.
Ooh, that was a rough death from Mamie.
And we have a dream
Ooh,
now
it's a
on
Dream
Red.
Knell. Dream Knell, Red gets their first Dream Knell.
Good job, Red. Welcome to the Dream Now party.
A white fragment in Edge. That's it. Holy.
And we're done in
Quick Slash
Edge.
is our Edge major.
That is unfortunate for the people. Well, actually, no, they had a color start, so I guess if they went to do like Lurker first.
Sawa, I'm not sure why they are still in Edge. It is 0 now. Maybe just wanted to get this check. Interesting that the midi hoppers weren't hopping. We see Dadik immediately start Revic.
I believe there's only so much they're going to be able to do.
Oh. Unless they did want to do pogos.
There you go.
Okay, there's a Weaver song. Blue team now has their claw.
I stand corrected. They might be able to finish here.
I think Dadik has accepted that they are going to die going for this.
Reset,
Okay, they
come
work
back.
out. Oh, monster.
Alright, so we have a
I
claw.
must
Let's see what the
use-
claw difference is. Let's see when, Red
To my
actually-
knowledge, Red hasn't gotten a single grub past their dash.
Nope, they need 6 more.
Blue team's still looking for their last major in Crossroads. Maybe wondering where it is.
Have they not checked Salubra yet? I thought that's where it was.
Also, that's a hilarious Grimchild in Stagnest.
Oh, that's an unfortunate death. And a dream nail locked dream nail.
Mm-hmm. Sawa just jumping straight into Tyrant. Makes sense. You have Shriek. It's pretty much all the damage you could need.
Yeah, I mean you have Shriek. You know City's still 3. I don't think were they the ones that just checked. They were not the ones that checked Nail Master, so they don't know.
They don't know yet.
Yeah.
That they need to go on a pale ore hunt. They're Red team's still looking for a couple of resting ground majors. We know two or three are in crypts, so
Yeah, we know that we had one of them in Crypts was the dream nail.
Oh,
Mhm.
맞죠?
Still looking at 4 dirt, dirt moth items.
Mm-hmm.
That's where the claw comes in handy. Being able to clear King's Pass.
Yeah, that. Well, technically, you could just do both majors. Sorry, both verticals can help you clear it faster. Regardless, we are seeing right now both teams. Sorry,
Yeah,
red
and
team
there's an
is
item.
5 made. Yeah, go ahead.
There's an item. We found our wings in King's Pass.
Nice. And then
Oh,
the
nail
upgrade.
So now we're very effectively taking down Tyrant.
Mm-hmm. Red team is a full 7 majors ahead, but they don't have claw. We'll see how the claw difference makes up for blue team.
Well, 3 of those majors are resting grounds, so super easy. Just take 5 minutes and do Revok. Claw is at 22 grubs. And both teams check grubs, so they are both aware of this fact. Knowledge that red has that blue doesn't is that they need a pale ore hunt.
Blue team now checking Divine, which we know was a completely another bait.
The one thing that I do think we're going to see is that I think we're going to see red continue on into cliffs and hopefully acquire that dive.
Yeah, it seems like red is still looking for. Yeah, they will find the dive at. They will find the dive at Baldur Shell because it's the last major in cliffs. But I just lost my train of thought. Whoops. You have to forgive me for that.
We see blue just doing checks that need claw and not having to worry about it.
Mm-hmm. We are also seeing red is starting to focus on grubs again. So hopefully we see that they get their claws soon. Amy trying to do skip into fungal? Nope. Just clearing up fungal. Red team finally going to get their dive.
We don't have an elegant key on blue, so we know that that's one of the city items that they are missing. They have their.
We know that they are missing one. This.
But does that mean?
Still haven't done.
Oh, this pleasure house too.
Pleasure House was checked.
Okay.
I think it's just Collector.
Yep. I wasn't gonna say it.
I think, although I think that blue did Pleasure House. Oh no, they had a dream now.
Have we done the lore tablets?
Sawa's going the back way into Fungal with no soul. Okay, they finally find that elegant key. Now they just need to find the sports room at Stone Sank Mass Shard. Okay, there's 21 grubs from red team. They will get their claw soon. Accounting for the resting ground majors, this is a pretty even race.
Yeah. We have a Woken in red now. Are we gonna have to use our simple key? Yes.
Yes,
The answer
there's a
is
King's
yes.
Brand, but they don't have the simple key.
They should.
Graz doesn't have one. Yep, you can see them setting the Dream Gate.
Graz checked both Pleasure House and
Waterways with the simple keys.
You hate to see it.
Mm-hmm. Blue team now going to find out that they need to do a Palor hunt. And red team going to get their claw. Okay, Dadik must have forgotten to open the thing.
So we do have an 8 major difference right now.
8 major difference.
And there's
Think
about a
with
10-minute claw advantage in blue team's favor.
and yet still behind by 8 majors.
Yes.
That sports room was very important for getting that sports room early was very important for red.
Yeah, I mean that sports room is 1 major itself, and then it unlocked Elegant Key, which unlocked Fireball. So there's 3 majors just right there.
Sawa is now taking their first step into waterways.
They also have Defender's Crest, so they can go get what will be their Dream Gate, I believe.
Interesting that Sawa put on Fury the Pollen. You don't see it very often in Rando. I am a bit confused why the blue team hasn't gone for resting grounds yet.
That's what I was just thinking. I'm like, Resting Grounds is 6. They kind of need to go for that.
Maybe one team's maybe one Sawa or Amy, one of the two just isn't as confident in it. Wanted to put it off for a little bit longer. We still haven't seen our second dive. And there's a lantern at the dive check under Dun Defender.
Okay.
I think there's a lantern at the dive check underneath Dun Defender.
Yeah. So, Waterways is down to 1 then.
Hmm. Also, can someone please tell Swift, Amy, and Sawa that they can upgrade their nail?
Dirtmouth 1, you have to check this. On the off chance that this happens to be a GPZ seed.
Hmm. Yeah, there's one more in Dirtmouth. It's either Grim or GPZ. Unless we missed something in shops.
Why? NMG.
NMG is also an opportunity.
Nope.
Amy? 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 You gotta preview it. Oh no, that's a warp out. On the bright side, it does seem like that blue team had an extra simple key, so they could get King's Crown whenever.
Dadik
Sawa?
just checked it, but I missed it. Sawa, where are you going?
Abyss bait? Question mark? Do they not know that Abyss is 0? Is this for Palor?
Maybe.
Seems like it. We're now seeing, yeah, it's still an 8 major difference.
It's an 8 major difference, but there's
We're still missing 2 missing grounds.
yeah, there's a pale ore hunt that has to happen, and technically there's a key hunt that has to happen for red.
And technically also an essence hunt, because there's, if I remember correctly, one of those majors is like 1300 essence.
There's Isma's tier in Deep Nest.
Charm at, okay, Grubsong got to Shriek. We're not going to see any majors in Abyss.
No, I'm wondering why we're down here.
I think Slawa just realized that they don't have to do Abyss.
Yeah, I mean, you still have a bunch of areas to clear. You're probably gonna find at least one pale ore.
I think Amy's trying to find that lore tablet in okay, they just straight up skipped the lore tablet in Funko Core. They must not know about it.
Oh yeah.
Oh no way! Blue team hasn't got enough essence for Repic until now.
Wow. Yeah, very low essence on blue side.
We're getting a pale ore hunt. This might be an essence hunt. Amy's just kind of sitting around. Not sure why.
Isma's required on blue side. I think maybe they were trying to figure out what to do.
This is a Numu check. Seems like Saw was the one who's doing Revik.
Oh, there's a pillar.
And there was a Palor at Umu. So,
We have deepness.
Sawa put in on
City.
Dreamwielder, so that this will go faster for them.
Yep. So we have one team deepness in the city, the other team Fall Canyon and
Did Rabbit just hide in the little crevice there?
Quick slash for one.
Mm-hmm. Very good quick slash. This putting on Ghost Essence kind of puts the bingo goal Prairie Revik 3 times to shame.
Yes, yes it does.
Red team is looking for their last major in Deep Nest. And their last major in City. We already know it's Collector, so this is a bit of a time sink for Red. Sawa just checking for any extra ghosts they might have missed. I'm not sure why they aren't just warping out.
Warp out.
Okay, yep, there's the warp out.
We have all unbreakable charms.
Dadik going to find their Palors in a second here. Their fourth Palor. Their fifth, actually. And with that, blue team has closed the gap to 5 majors.
Yep. I mean, City had or not City, Wrestling Guards had a good portion of the ones that were missing, so.
I think we're just kind of looking for Essence to finish Resting Grounds.
I think Amy doesn't know what they're missing.
Graz finding a Distant Village stack on the way to Distant Village. That is probably one of the worst locations for Distant Village. Okay, I think this is actually our first check of Shopkeep. It has a bunch of essence, but not much else.
So we know the major in City is Nailsmith. We know the major in Crossroads for Blue is at Celebra, I think.
Yeah, I think it's a Salubra, just City Crest. So I was on the way to Dun Defender, I would see.
I'm getting autopilot. Is that what we're missing in Fall Canyon right now?
I think we're missing Overground now in the Puck Canyon.
Okay. Ooh,
And there's a fifth Palor. And a Lucky, that's where it was.
That's what we were missing.
And that's the collector check soon. I think blue team knows it's collector.
No, it's not collector. It's nailsmith.
There's still two.
Yes.
Oh, it's Nailsmith?
Elegant key. They blue.
Oh, they don't have the elegant key. Yeah.
Yep, blue does not have the sports room, therefore does not have the elegant key.
So it is not a collector. Also, Dadik, what's up with your bingo? Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. We're seeing a fungal core check from red team, presumably.
Yes.
And there's our Duke Dreamnail. In a lot of ways, Ismos.
Waterways is done on blue side.
And there's the Great Slash at Zod Idol.
And that is Deep Nest for red.
Mm-hmm. We're seeing a trailer check from blue. I'm not sure how much of Queen's Gardens is done.
I think this is the first time they've gone down this way. They went to the stag. Both teams got the stag, I believe.
And now both teams have done quarter for a toll. We're seeing no Lake of Unchuck because there's still something in Green Path to be done. Just a little bit of cleaning up from red here. Sawa might be able to get a much quicker Deep Nest if they decide to do Zo Idol first. And I think blue team is a bit ahead on Essence.
I don't remember what the essence count was. Was it?
Blue team's around 1,000, and then if I remember correctly, oh, well, red's done. Red's done, so they have, they are actually, in fact, ahead of it, in essence. Okay, Green Path is done as well. They find the Shade Soul.
Hey, there we go. Descending Dark.
A major dive at Sports Room. That both teams missed earlier because they didn't have a dive or a way to get over.
Yep.
And there's a D-Dark at...
There's a dupe dive. Because we just had two dives from two very different places. Red team has successfully completed their Pale Ore hunt.
They are... Blue team's gonna be done with the Deep Nest a lot sooner than red team, though.
Yes.
Also, Dadik, why are you a monster? Why did
Wait.
you just kill the
No,
middlesmith?
deepness is done for both sides. You mean waterways?
I was talking about Red Team did all of Deepness before they went to Zod Idol.
Fair.
I can see how that would be confusing. My apologies.
There's nothing.
There's nothing, but I think this just to get the bench.
You can't get in there. Sorry.
There's a soul totem. A black egg. Ooh, nice one from Sawa. Dream out early control.
Yep.
With the drop.
Oh! Okay, so
They're finally going to get their
sports
sports.
right now. Yep, which means they can go back and get their
Elegant key, and then I think what red team, it seems like they're gonna be going for and finishing Kingdom's Edge from the top up, which could be good news for blue, because we know that Kingdom's Edge measures at Quick Slash.
Quick Slash, which is the very bottom.
I'm not sure why Amy is just not rushing that Elegant key.
Do they remember where it is? And the thing at the key is King for red, but at what point do you send the other person in, like through tram path, pick it up? If you haven't found another key button.
I think Sawa's forgetting that they have the Stone Sanctuary journal that they need to pick up. If you don't do it early, it's always forgotten about. So that's where they found their stack.
Stack in Pleasure House. No!
No! Why? Why do we have to commentate with monsters on the board?
I know.
Disclaimer, they are not monsters. I just like Marissa.
I like Marissa too.
Okay, we'll see if Grim is something. It indeed is!
Grim is the last nail art, which makes acquiring the nail art a moot point because you now don't need the item there.
And it seems like Amy's going after that Elegant key. Hopefully she does Spore Shroom while she's there. Because the last major and fungal is just right there with Spore Shroom.
Yes, it is.
And if that's the case, we'll be seeing only a one major difference between the teams. Please don't warp out. No. Please don't warp out. No. No!
Oh, no.
Sawa's presumably going for False Knight here. Have they not done this?
I am very confused. Like, the last item was at Salubra, right?
They might have gone that earlier and just not did False Night.
Well, no, Sawa did not start in here. I think that was Amy. Sawa
Amy.
started in Kalo. I think maybe this is to unlock Felchamp. But
It probably is.
we know the major's not there, I don't think.
The only lead that Blue has on Red is that uh, Red is just kind of shooting themselves in the foot by doing Kingdom's Edge from the top down.
They are, but I mean, we also know that once they pick up this one item, there is one item that they don't know, and that's the one in
Isma's
Queen's Garden.
tier. Queen's Garden's in Isma's tier area.
Yep. Queen's Garden item is at Love Key, right?
No,
Oh,
it's
no, it was,
it's Trailor.
Yep.
It's at White Lady.
White Lady.
Please don't die, Sawa.
Okay, so I think this is Dadik going into waterways with their key to go pick up the junk pit item.
It could also very well be a hive. Yeah, Amy's going back to the lore tablet that she missed in Fungal Core.
Yep.
We know it's at Sports Room. I'm so sad for the blue team here. They got the elegant key and just worked out. So sad. So I was trying to check Black Egg, but realizing that they don't have the Dreamer for it. Blue team also still needs another simple key. Oh, no.
No.
Red team still needs another simple key.
That's the whole point of Dadik going into waterways right now.
Ah. Although I can imagine for red team doing all of Edge and being like, it's not here, it must not feel good.
Yeah.
Because it's starting to get later and you're like, other team could finish by now. And we're still hunting down this one last stupid item. Luckily, the hunt's almost over because Graz is about to pick it up right now.
Yep, so...
And he's their Void Heart.
One more item.
Meanwhile, Amy's just frantically looking for that last major in Fungal.
Did they just forget that they didn't check Sports Room? Probably.
Yeah. I think Sal's trying to help Amy at the moment. Okay. I think we're gonna see Red finish up here soon.
Yep, there's the King's Brand.
Amy finally going back to Sports Room. mustn't definitely not feel good trying to picking up the elegant key, doing all the rest of the fungal checks, and now being told that you have to do spore shroom. That you forgot to do spore shroom.
Yeah, and you went back in that room for the second time.
Technically a fourth time because she skipped it entirely the first time. She skipped the low tablet the first time she went through, and then got it the second time. Found the check at the second time. Did got elegant key the third time, and then had to do spore shroom for the fourth. And that's their payload. They're done with payload. If they have their if blue team is now done with payload. And if they have the essence, that means they're done. They just need to find the crossroads major at Salubra.
What? Okay.
I'm shocked, actually. I thought blue team was like almost 5 minutes behind.
This is where the map mod comes in really well when you don't know the checks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, it seems like Amy knows is going to that.
Graz! You
They're
did
going to
not just go out of your way to do that.
go out of the way to do what?
Graz just went and killed Mila.
What? Okay, I am in the presence of monsters. Chat must be very happy though. Or, well, more specifically, Tem. Also, Sawa did the fireball, but is looking at working out before doing it. Before actually killing the nailsmith.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say it. But yeah, imagine if that was the deciding factor.
Also, I think we were seeing a pretty close race here. It seems like Graz ended up dying once to THK. It does not look like blue team has enough essence for the last major at Seer.
Oh.
So Sawa's just doing White Palace for essence.
Yep.
This is very unfortunate. Wanted to see a close race. And then Amy's gone to peak. Dadik on climb. Graz is starting Radiance.
That is a GG from Dadik.
Good game. Provided it, barring any major mishaps from Graz, we will see a red team win here. Yep, versus Graz is on climb. Taking it a bit slower. And that's a GG. Nice underplot. So we're making their way through Palace. Okay, it seems
we're
like red team
still,
only needs
like 200,
200 more
short.
essence.
Yeah.
That's why no one found Dashmaster. It was in White Palace. GG's to red team.
Yep. GG's to red.
We will probably invite them in for interviews soon. Or we'll see if they'll let blue team finish. Is Dadik going to kill Mila? Ash, look away.
No! Dadik, stop. Don't you dare. We will take away your GG if you do this. You monster.
Rip Mila. Put an F in chat to pay respects to Mila. She did not last long amongst these monsters. And that's the essence that they need to finish. Blue team needs to finish. I don't think I've ever seen all majors come down to an essence hunt.
GG's red.
Yeah.
Although I'm taking away your GGs because of what you both did at the end of that race.
Look, okay, we have to.
No.
It's our team name.
Yeah.
No, I don't
It's
care.
our team name.
I
It's
don't
the
care.
essence of our team.
You're a monster.
Myla is the monster.
She is not.
Stop this propaganda. Myla is the monster.
So
She tries to kill you.
I opened the spoiler log and I have some very fun information for you. Are you ready for it?
Yeah,
Okay.
where was the simple key?
Simple key. Soul Totem, Path of Pain, below lever. Soul Totem,
Okay.
Path of Pain, left of lever. Soul Totem, White Palace, entrance. Soul Totem, Path of Pain, second.
Oh my
Nice.
god! Okay.
Please enjoy your only in logic simple keys with White Palace being 0.
Nice.
My goodness.
Yes.
I knew I shouldn't have checked the pleasure house, but yeah, like it wouldn't be a problem for me usually because my usual way into waterways is through the spike tunnel, but we didn't have a dash where I
Yes.
went there. Yeah.
So you guys would have come down to a simple key hunt. Blue team was struggling to find essence.
Right. Yeah.
Sawa was just in White Palace and Ami was in Peaks. Just for the simple purpose of acquiring enough essence.
So they did find all the simple keys we needed.
Yes.
Great.
I am not even sure where we did get all our essence. I guess we did a bit more checks in each area. Like, even after we got all majors, we usually got like 2 more checks.
Well,
Yeah,
you
just a
guys
couple more.
when near.
ended up basically full clearing
Edge.
Edge.
Ah, yeah.
Oh,
Sawa found that white fragment very early on and going through Edge.
I
Right.
still haven't been in the hive. I wanted to kill Vespa. I was looking forward to it.
You are just monsters. You already killed Mila, and you already killed Marissa. There's no reason to be more of a monster.
And I didn't
Oh
have
no,
a claw.
Amy! Amy just took a death to Radiance.
Oh no.
Good luck, Amy. I believe.
Alright, GG Sawa.
So, looking at the bracket, you guys will be moving on to face the winner of Jet Cthulhu and Fia and Bad Magic.
Nice. That's gonna be a fun one to watch.
Yeah,
That's happening tomorrow at basically this time, right?
I believe
Yeah.
so. Yeah, and they're the match that I'm watching the most is happening right after this race. If they have a restreamer, which I do not believe they did.
It is Cyclone and Homothedy versus Celery and Phenoma. Should be a very fun race.
Yeah, no one signed up for that yet, and I am unable to restream that because that is going to end at like 11. So, no.
I will be doing homework.
Yes, thank you for foregoing the homework to
Yes,
keep me some
thank you
company.
both. You saved us.
You're welcome. No problem. Though I will be getting good sleep to be doing my homework. Hopefully Amy can finish Radiance here soon. Blue team played both teams played very well. One important thing to note is that Blue team had a pretty significant lead on both Dash and Claw.
Oh.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Did you
Yeah,
guys
we
just like?
didn't really rush grabs.
Yeah, you weren't collecting the grubs. Were you
Like,
just kind of hoping that you were gonna find a different dash?
I patted a bit, so like I could get the deep nest grabs. So I went through Queen's Gardens to
Yeah.
Sports Room.
Yeah, like we kept it in mind and tried to take grubs that were on the way, but didn't really hunt for them until the very end when we were like very close to the claw.
Mm-hmm. Blue team kind of did shoot themselves in the foot a little bit. They had to visit the sports room 4 times.
Yeah, you guys
One
got
they
that early sports room from Darkstone Sank. They only got it like they were under. I think they were under 8 majors. And GG.
Yeah, they were under 8 majors when they finally got their sports room. But yeah, they went through also GG's Amy. They went through sports. They just skipped both checks the first time. The first time through, they pre-checked the tablet the second time. They got the elegant key the third time, and then Amy sadly worked out before checking sports room.
Wow. Well, I guess I did try to go Soul Sanctum like 4 different times and always warped out.
Mm.
Yep. Also, GG's Blue.
GG's.
GG's.
You guys did very well. Good job.
It was one of two things. It was either Markoth or Galleon. Both of those would have been enough essence to finish. And instead, I went to go do Path of Pain instead.
Well, we appreciated the content.
At least you found the simple keys we were missing.
Yep.
I do have a very important question. Sawa, and did you and Amy know how to upgrade your nail?
Yes. We just didn't. I just didn't because I wanted to keep it for Dream Warriors until I did at the end of THK.
Okay.
And Ami did as well, I believe.
Cool, yo. Well, that's all I had to ask. Anything else?
Not really. Just thank you for having us. It was a fun tournament, and it was fun having Japanese runners in as well.
Mm-hmm.
Restreamer cute, comms cute, chat cute.
Thank you for signing up.
Yeah, no, I mean, we had a lot of people sign up. It was really great that we had like so many people. We had 31 teams, so that's what, 62 different people.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely been the biggest Hollow Knight tournament so far. Maybe the any percent one was bigger, but yeah, for now, thanks you all for watching. Stay tuned for another exciting match between Cyclone and Hamathity versus Celery and Fanuma in just about 20-ish minutes. And that, congrats to Red Team for winning, and good luck on your next match. Blue Team, thank you for signing up, and we hope that you have a great time in the future. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.